point of the title, Morocco, do we have a problem? I say we have a problem. Andrea doesn't seem to think so, but I think she's living in denial a little bit. So if you've been watching our videos, you saw us traveling around in Morocco from October last year till just this June. And we have plans to come back in September. But the thing with traveling to Morocco, we traveled with the ferry and we took our car that we had purchased in Slovenia over to Morocco. When you do that, you get 6 months time to have your vehicle in Morocco. It's called the temporary import of a vehicle versus if you were to, I guess, import one permanently, you need to be a resident or a citizen of Morocco and you pay a bunch of fees and it goes like that. So we got 6 months when we came in October. And we had heard that if you go to the customs office in Agadir, that you could renew that for 6 months for that year. So we renewed it at some point in March or April, and then they gave us till the end of June of this year for our vehicle. We stayed until June 5th. Hello, Diana Weeks. And now I'm like, okay, we just changed the plates on the car. I think that's what someone said. And we should be okay. We should be able to go another 6 months. But I don't know. I was looking at the paper today and I realized that the number day chassis is the serial number for the car. I didn't realize they checked that. I don't know. I guess it was on the papers. I gave it to them. Really silly. I should know better. I'm like, oh, they didn't check the door for the serial number or anything. Thank you, EJK, yo, and Root says we're doing good. Abdallah TV Tube, greetings from Florida. So maybe you could help me, Abdallah. It's we have this car. I changed the license plate, but of course our serial number is still the same. So if we were to go back to Morocco in September, do we have 25 days left of a car visa? Do we have 0 days left because it ended June 30th? Is there any way around that besides getting a new car? Because we got a couple weeks here to figure everything out, and that's my question: is what's the exact rules with the car? 6 months per year is what everyone says. Hello, Mohsin. Thank you for joining. Adam and Show, welcome. Sergio, thank you for all the love there. But yeah, the pressure's on because the ferry ticket is for September 11th. Hello, Driss in North Carolina. Good to see the people living in America watching. I'm doing well. Yeah, so that's the situation. Do we need a new car in order to go to Morocco with the ferry? Because right now I am very skeptical that, you know, we are going to get another 6 months with the same car. Yeah, we left in June, but I think it's 6 months per year is what the rules are saying. And Andrea is like, oh, maybe they'll give us a new one. And it's like just wishful thinking. And then she's like, oh, maybe they'll give us 25 days. And it's like, 25 days isn't really enough. You know, we're going to want to go for those 6 months. Dukes of Hazard style. Matthew, I commented on your comment on another video about a guy keeping his car in Europe. I saw you on there. I'm pretty sure it was you. Same picture, same name. Yeah, we changed the number plate, but the license plate, they also have a serial number on the car, which I'm going to check what it says on the paper. It's, you know, it's in French. It says Numéro de chassis, and I think that's our serial number. So even if you change the plates, it's still the same car, and they're going to know that. So Matthew says, just drive top speed through the gates. Tell them one of the kids that are climbing all over the place made you do it. That is the Dukes of Hazzard style. Yes, there's a limited time for sure if the car is not customized in Morocco, Diwana, but I don't know exactly how long they allow. So Abdallah, I know it's 6 months per calendar year, and we used 5 and a little bit of change of that. Stick in Morocco if you want to build your channel. Yeah, we're trying, but now we got to get a new car if we want to stick in Morocco. I don't even know if we're going to get there with the current car. I love our current Ford Focus. It's like a 2005, 2006. It's already got scratches on it, so I don't have to worry about it getting dinged or scratched. You know, it's already paid its dues and been through the grinder. It's been sturdy. We replaced the battery recently, so it's been kept up. And yeah, I wish I could take that back, because when I'm in there, I feel good. But now I don't know what we're gonna do. So if anyone has any ideas, or they know, okay, you could leave for a couple months, then come back with the same car, then that's great. But yeah, I'm asking the audience here. I know you guys have some good tips sometimes. Uh, I just wanted to go live because it's been a while too. Would the U.S. Embassy in Morocco be helpful to ask? Perhaps they have insight. Yeah, it's a good idea, Diana. They may have some, but I don't know how many Americans are bringing their cars over to Morocco. Maybe the Slovenian embassy. I don't even think they have an embassy in Morocco, to be honest. But yeah. Jakib says, after 6 months, you get a trip to Spain and you enter it under your wife's name. So I think it is already under my wife's name, but on the paper it has my name. Maybe because I presented the license, I was driving at the time. So I don't think it's just the names. I think it's actually the numbers on the car. We'll have to check. Matthew, he says they do. The serial number, Freddie Mercury back. Hello, Freddie Mercury, always active on the comments. The car is a 2005, 2006-ish Ford Focus, and we paid 2,500 euro for it about 2 years ago, and it's had some repairs. You may have seen the video of Morocco when we get it repaired, but it's been a good car to us. Right now, though, the speakers don't work, and that drives me crazy. Like, if you put it on, it's just got this super high-pitched sound. It'll work for a little bit, and yeah, something went funky with the electronics in the past couple weeks. So now there's no speakers in the car. But Matthew, I think it's on your papers possibly for your registration what the serial number is. I'm gonna have to cross-check it. Maybe I'm panicking prematurely and see what those digits are. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Numéro de chassis in French, and chassis is like the chassis of the car, the body of the car. Some comment in French. Salut tous les Marocains, vous amène beaucoup et vous connaissez parfaitement. On parlait de vous dans notre famille. I think I understand. Just be safe, get another car. Good luck, says Fuzia. That's how I feel. I think it's better to play it safe and have that peace of mind, or else I'm gonna be on that boat like, what are they gonna say when we get there? Or even I'm gonna be on the drive to Italy and be like, what are they gonna say when we get there? I don't want to get like turned around at the border saying your car's overstayed already. You know, you can't get another car here. So yeah, Andrea's stressed out about getting another car. I went to the Ford place today, and the cheapest car was 7,000 euro. It was like a 2010 Ford Fiesta with 100,000 kilometers, but that's too small for us. It's a 2-door. I'm looking in there. I'm like, no way all our stuff from Morocco is going to fit in there. Yeah, we're okay for Freddie Mercury. Just trying to sort some last minute things out. You know, we're like, okay, we're gonna relax these couple weeks, and then I saw that number on that piece of paper, and now Andrea's like, why did I show that to you? It's good to know these things versus just being clueless and you know, oh, I didn't know you couldn't have the car for more than 6 months, when everywhere you look up that's what it says. But people say you could go to Celta and come back, and I don't know if that's possible. I saw the Schwab Squad. I don't know if any of you guys watched that, but it's a German family, and they were in Morocco for like 248 days. But they could have, and their video just came out about leaving. So if they upgraded it for this year, then they should have left in June. And this video came out in August and July, unless they're super delayed. Yeah, Matthew says baksheesh solves this, and I'm sure there's a fixer or some way about this, but that's not the way I like to do things. I'd rather it be by the book and clean, but I'm sure baksheesh does solve things, as we've found out, unfortunately. I don't like that, but I'd rather get a new car with speakers that work and maybe some roof racks for surfboard would be cool. Thank you, Freddie. We can't wait to get back to Morocco. Adam and Show, we are in Slovenia right now for the next couple weeks. As far as I know, if it's older than 10 years, you can't even change the plate. Well, we changed the plates because we were like, oh, just change the plates. But then now I'm worried about the serial number. You have a VIN on the car, so changing the plate means nothing, says Dorothy McMahon in Massachusetts, USA. Yes, that's what I was realizing today is the numero de chassis is in English the VIN, and since I couldn't read it, I didn't assume what that was. I thought it was just like the number of the passport for the car or the visa number for the car, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I met a dude with a camper whose back of the camper completely fell off, replaced it with a shack. Could be something. Tried to ask Chat GPT. You might get some help that way. I don't know. I haven't tried the Chat GPT. I try and stay away from the AI freaky stuff. Matthew said the dude with the camper. Replaced it with a shack. He was in Morocco for years, and he said he's a personal friend of the king. I'm still waiting to meet Mohammed VI one day, inshallah. I think we'll just need to leave the country and get back with the same car. That's at least what my uncle does from France. But we already left the country, technically with that car. And yeah, we want to go back. It's been a couple months, but you're only allowed 6 months per year. So I don't know if your uncle has been there for more than 6 months or less. I guess if you're there for 3 months, you could leave and come back for another 3 months, but it's confusing. Thank you, Shirazda, for the warm welcome. Moroccan subreddit, you might get some help there. That's what I was thinking. I was going to look up like Moroccan temporary import of a car, Reddit, and see what's there. But a lot of times it might not be in English, but I'll check out Morocco's subreddit for that. Yeah, and it's hot in Slovenia these days, about 30 degrees, and it feels hot. It's not hot like in Morocco, but it feels quite warm. Find someone who has a Moroccan car, is traveling out of Morocco to exchange car. I don't understand quite. They got to bring... Sounds complicated. To be honest, are you kidding? More than 10 years old car. Yeah, we got old car, and I love it. Yeah, my hair's a little crazy. I haven't put any argan oil in it in a while, and you can see it's definitely paying the price of no argan oil. Sell yours and buy one in Morocco. Chakib, we can't buy a car in Morocco unless you're a resident or a citizen, so that's no good. And yeah, I was considering to buy a Dacia or Renault, so I figured there'd be more parts, easier to fix in Morocco. And if we did buy an old car here and just like, oh, we got lucky with this one, it was cheap, but it hasn't needed many things. I'm like, well, if we get something and we get to Morocco, hopefully we are safe there and that we can fix it there easy if it happens. Something happens. Abdella TV Tube says if the car is older than 5 years, you can't customize it in Morocco. That's a Moroccan finance law of this year and previous years, and that hurts us too, Moroccan citizens. I don't know what he means by customizing it. But yeah, we have old car. They only check the little card. Pretty sure the Moroccan little card has a QR code, which you can read with any Android phone. Just point the camera. I think there's only your license plate on it. Yeah, I tried to scan I got a big paper because I went to customs and updated it, and it wouldn't scan with iPhone. So maybe I could try with Andrea's parents' phone, see what it says. Matthew says, don't worry, be happy. That's the spirit. Why not just buy a new car in Morocco instead? Won't that be cheaper though? No, cars are very expensive in Morocco. Actually, I believe a car to buy it in Slovenia would be cheaper, and that's why they have all these high import fees when you go there, because I don't know if there's any car factories in Morocco. I think so, maybe Dacia, Renault, but everything has to be imported, and that's why things are more expensive from my understanding. I think you can only keep, Hassan says, I think you can only keep a car with foreign number plate. Otherwise, you need to import it. You can always sail, Kevin. You'll get your money back in Morocco. But that's the thing. They want you to take the car out. If you don't take the car out, you have issues. So I can't just bring a car and sell it in Morocco. Analea says another car, don't chance it or travel to a few other places first, then head back to Morocco. Your channel is popular everywhere you go. I don't know if the channel is popular everywhere we go, but we already booked our ferry tickets. So things I should have looked into a little bit before we booked the ferry tickets, the 500 euro ferry tickets, which I still think is a pretty good deal from Genoa to Morocco to take a car. I think it's about 500 euro. So I guess you could lose that, but it would be easier to just buy another car and be like, okay, I'm going to lose 500 euro, or I put that into a car. But yeah, that's how I feel. Don't chance it. But Andrea is frustrated with the whole car shopping thing, and understandably so. It's not the most fun thing. Matthew says, be stylish, buy an R4, convert to electric for extra points. Yeah, all our stuff is not going to fit in an R4. We got too much baby things, toys, books. Peter, don't waste time and nerves. Concentrate on finding another one. That's what I'm saying, is find a peace of mind. I drove to one place today. The lady didn't really speak English, so I'm going to need Andrea's help in this shopping experience. You can get a Bluetooth speaker, works on the beach too. Don't think they look at the VIN. Is the VIN on the Morocco card? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is on my big paper. That's what I'm saying. It's a numero de chassis, and I think they get that when I present my car registration or whatever I gave them. I guess they copy it off of there. I did not know they had that. Get motorhome camper van. That's one thing we say is like, oh, let's just get a van. But there's no way we could convert it in the next 2.5 weeks. That'd be quite an impressive feat. But in this heat, I don't think it's really option. Rumi is with the grandparents right now. Andrea is with her aunt, so I'm just solo right now. Tech Room says you are welcome in Morocco. Thank you. We look forward to returning and touring. But I'm just checking in with everybody about the car situation. If you're joining late, I'm talking about the temporary import of a vehicle, whether you could do it twice in 1 year, or or if your 6 months is your 6 months en route. I know a Nigerian prince that could fix this for you, but he might just need you to wire him 50,000 first. Need to find 50,000 first. That'd be nice. Yeah, we are good. Thank you. I can't read your name. It's in Arabic. Literally imagine the most simple system. It's a database with a single record. Everything you see on the paper is what is in the record. Think of the extra software required to calculate days and years. That's what I'm saying. When you go and you have the VIN, it's going to run the VIN against the database and be like, hey, this car was already here. This is what I think. How did you feel when you were in Morocco? I felt very good. I feel at home, and I can't wait to get back. But you could set up simple business in Morocco and buy a cheap car via that company. That way you don't need to be a Moroccan resident. It's one way to go about it. Simple business. I could open a taco cart. Just curious, what's the rush back to Morocco? Winter is coming, and we don't have a home in USA or Slovenia. We're staying with Andrea's parents right now, and it's like in a village, and I don't feel like I'm in my place here. And Andrea doesn't feel like she's in her place in USA, so we go to where we feel at home in Morocco. That is the Rush, Free Your Mind, a longtime subscriber. I remember you from Corona days. Freddie Mercury says Dacia is an ideal car. Not only is it economical, but also cheap to fix and find parts in Morocco. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing at the Ford dealership there. I like my American style, but if we get a Dacia, I'm sure there's some cheap Dacias floating around Slovenia, and then we could take it down to Morocco, and it'll feel right at home. Giovanni Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture Conditioner recommended for this mess up here. It's natural and is the bomb. It'll boost your good looks for just $8. All right, I will look for a Giovanni Direct Leave-In Moisturized Weightless Conditioner. Alaikum salam to Arabic name. Abdel, peace to you. Do you have the idea of living in Morocco? I don't think we'll ever stay there 365 days of the year. We just have too much connections to our family. Maybe when we're older, but right now it's really nice to see our parents as they love to see their grandchild. I tell my mom to come to Morocco, but she's still hesitant, so we gotta go back there. We've looked into applying for residency, and it's complicated right now. We will see in the coming years. Blood sponge cake recipe, por favor. I have no idea what a blood sponge cake is, but I'm not into that, I don't think. Maybe bought a cargo van in Germany. Ask Felix. It's cheaper in all Europe. You can get a temporary plate for 3 months at least. Felix in Barcelona these days, by the way. But yeah, I think cargo van is cheaper in Germany than Morocco. Shania is back. I've done this before. Once you get out of Morocco, 6 months gets reset, like the visa. You just need to leave Morocco and come back. It can be done on the same day. Okay, this anecdotal evidence from Shania is back. When did you do this, Shania? Can you give me a few more details? I'm curious because some other people said this, but I don't know if I believe it, because everything I read otherwise says no. But if people have done it before, especially more than one person, I feel better, but I don't know. This is what I'm not going to tell Andrea you said that, but I agree with a lot of you. Just get a new car, play it safe, get that old Dacia Duster or something. It's not a little son, it's a little girl, Rumi, and she's doing well. I think we're going to do a live stream for her birthday on Sunday. Sunday's Rumi's birthday. She's going to be 2 already. I have no idea how that happened. It feels like just yesterday Andrea was pregnant, and now Rumi's 2. Funny how life goes like that. And I thank you all for coming along the ride as we've been going at this for over 3 years now, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't I don't think you could just keep getting temporary plates. Matthew says I have a camper that I need to import into Portugal, but I don't want to use in Europe for much time per year. Tops 3 months. That's why you're on that other video. You can take it to Morocco for 6 months. It is like a visa. You come back with the same car. Just double check though. I don't know who to check it with, Abdallah. This is why I'm doing this live stream right now. Shania is back. I'm waiting for more of your info. Analea says, do it the safest way. Either wait or new car. Good luck. Yeah, Diana Rumi's going to be 2 already. And she's such a big girl. She's over 15 kilos. That's like the size of some 3-year-olds, Yeah. When we go back Frio Mind, we will go back to Tamrat. I'm pretty sure it's where all our friends are. It's where we feel at home. And no, we've never been to Egypt. Abdallah says, tax department of Morocco or Diwana department? Yeah, I think the Diwana, the customs. But I go to the page, it's all in French, and then I just give up immediately. But maybe I could find a phone number or email or something and use Google Translate and see what they say. But everything I see, but I know you guys are saying it's different. And that's often how things go. So what you see on paper isn't how it's actually practiced. So could be a thing. This year, I have a car dealership in Morocco. I've done a dozen times, and it works exactly like the visa. If you want to be 100% sure, I suggest you call the customs phone number. They speak English. All right. I wonder what the international call. Thank you for your info, Shania. I really appreciate it. I'm probably saying that right. Shania is back. But yeah, the visa works. You know, you go 90 days, you leave, and you come back, and it's fine. But it never says it's a 90-day visa per 365 days or per year. So we'll see if that works. If all your fans chip in €1 each, they'll certainly buy a camper motorhome. Let's do it. That'd be amazing. 80,000 subscribers, €1 each. We get a really nice RV with that. But I don't expect that from people. It'd be really nice though, but I just don't expect that. How hard would it be to get residency? For me, my thing is I have residency in Slovenia technically right now, and I don't want to complicate things by having residency in 2 countries. If I were to ever get kicked out of Slovenia for some reason, I would immediately go for Moroccan residency, but it's a lot of work to get the Slovenian residency. So I'm not going to mess with that right now, or else people are going to ask too many questions, and it's okay to do the visa runs for now. Need to somehow get in touch with a Moroccan that imports cars, or call this company in Algeciras that specializes in selling ferry tickets to motorhomes. Yeah, I think customs is the best person to ask. If I get an email or phone number, this is what I need. Motorhome groups. Yeah. So when there's a will, there's a way. Something will make it work. But yeah, thank you guys for your inputs and helping me brainstorm this, because Andrea was not happy with the news that I feel like we need to get a new car. Because that's never fun. No one likes to go shopping for a big ticket item that can often break and everything. But I think that's enough about the car. If there's anything else people would like to ask, we're winding down our time here in Slovenia these days. We're going to make a couple more videos here. I've only made like 6 videos this summer since we've been outside of Morocco, so things have been slow. And I'm going to make a couple more. Even though the last one got like 2,000 views, I'm going to keep going. Viajes Normandie. Thank you, Matthew. I will, if you want to drop a comment on the video for that, I would love to, or else I'm going to forget it. Drop a comment with that, please. Come on, Kevin, please let us contribute to your dream car. I am game. I have no dream car. I love my Ford Focus. I just want the speakers fixed and maybe a new, I want like Bluetooth so I could play from the phone. You know, this would be really nice. And then I like my Ford Focus, and then roof racks on it would be a really nice addition for surfboards, some hard racks. And then I have my dream car. Abdella says, thank you, Kevin. Come to Orlando. I'll take you to Disney, man. Oh, if the Moroccan Pavilion is still open, then yes, let's go hit up Epcot Center. That'd be pretty fun. Yeah, that is the life. Okay, I think I'm going to say goodbye. We are doing well, other than this car hiccup. Thank you guys for joining this live and following along. For some of you, been here over 3 years. That's really amazing. And yeah, thank you for your help, your input, and we look forward to making some new videos in Morocco soon. But in the meantime, you're going to have to see a little bit more of Slovenia. Ciao.